So here we are in the rendering part of the tutorial. I'm going to walk you through several of the brushes that I've created for the custom palette and explain how I use some of my brushes. So starting out here, this is one of the brushes I use the most, called the Flat Rendering Marker 2 brush. It's a custom brush I created to just lay down quick color. It goes down nice and quick. There's no texturing in it, no feathering or anything. I like brushes that are simple and clean and I can lay down quick color with. One of the other brushes I use quite a bit is the rectangle eraser. As you can see there, I erase the edges real quickly with the color that had gone over my lines. It gives you a nice crisp edge. I draw a lot of man-made objects, so that brush is perfect for that kind of stuff. Then I use the digital soft airbrush quite a bit. As you can see here, I created the clouds really quickly with it, just to give some quick texture in the sky. And then I went over it with a square grainy pastel to add some highlights and texture to the clouds. So in creating this palette, I really wanted to keep it very simple and clean so that you could get your ideas out very quickly. When you're working in the concept industry, you got to move quick and fast. So you want to keep your palette fairly simple. And I kind of created this palette just based on, traditional materials that I would use, if I was sketching in my sketchbook. And, you only have a few pencils, maybe an eraser, and then also, maybe one tube of gouache and some markers. So, I kept the palette very limited as if I was working with traditional materials. So you'll see me just going through, using a few different brushes, but not many. My main brushes have been the flat rendering marker brush, the digital soft airbrush, and I'll use the square grainy pastel along with the square soft pastel. The difference between those two brushes is I took out the grain out of the square soft pastel, and it just lays down opaque color. And I'll go in and sometimes use that for detailing and sometimes even as a white pencil. But those are the main airbrushes, or the main brushes I use to create my, to create the painting that I've done here. With this part here, I use a couple of the effects brushes. I end up using the square grainy chalk again to lay down the white, and then I went over it with the hurricane brush, and then use the smeary bristles to create direction in the pulsing jet trail that you see there. So as I get ready to wrap up my rendering here, hope you guys enjoyed watching me go through my process, and I really encourage you to download the Painter 12 demo since it's up now, and feel free to start creating stuff yourself and check out the different palettes that all the artists have created, and just start creating stuff. So I'd like to thank you for your time, and I'd really encourage you to download my palette and install it, and I'm hoping it works out for your own creation process.